Great news, we now have 7 couples to be married today. Um, Congratulations and welcome again. We will be beginning now. Again, I'm going to ask our media folks to try to come to order and help us respect that this is the beginning of people's lives as a new family. We're very excited, but also want to respect the process and the ceremony. We're going to begin in just a moment with Judge T. Jackson Bedford from the Fulton County Superior Court with some opening remarks. As the judges come up, we're going to ask judges if you could please introduce yourselves and we'll call the couples down. And then we have some other elected officials who will be joining us today, so we may have some additional remarks toward the end of the ceremony. With that, we will begin. Thank you.
What an exciting day, huh? My name is Jackson Bedford. I'm one of your 20 Superior Court judges, and we're going to do this. We kind of have now, I think, as many judges as we do couples. So we're going to try, and everybody wants to participate, and so we're going to try to do it that way. I'm going to make some preliminary remarks to you, and then Judge Toomer is going to do the first ceremony, and then Judge Tucson and myself, and then the other judges that are here. So I want to set that out. When I start out with marriage ceremonies, I like to observe that since it's one of the most special occasions in the lives of a couple, it's only fitting that their friends and family be here to witness and participate in that ceremony. So I'm very glad and elated to see so many people out here today to support these couples that are doing something that is extraordinarily historic in the history of this country. So I want to welcome all of you on behalf of all of the judges of the state and superior court and the magistrate court and the probate court. Now, today we're going to be here, all of you, to witness the marriage ceremony and participate in the marriage ceremony of these various couples. And on this special day, the ceremony of marriage is probably the most important occasion in the life of these couples. Justice Kennedy, writing the majority opinion in today's landmark Supreme Court ruling, observed, "No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become greater than once they were. Marriage embodies a love that may endure even past death." It would misunderstand these men and these women to say they disrespect the idea of marriage. Their plea is that they do respect it so deeply that they seek to find its fulfillment in themselves. Their hope is not to be condemned to live in loneliness, excluded from one of civilization's oldest institutions. They ask for equal dignity in the eyes of the law. The Constitution grants them that right.
Judge Morrison, you want to make remarks? Or are you?
First, I would just thank Judge Toomer, our probate court judge in Fulton County, who has done so much personally and the assistance of his very dedicated staff to make this day possible and to have it go so smoothly for everyone. Thank you, Judge Toomer. Ladies and gentlemen, before Judge Toomer begins, I would like to recognize the do that momentarily, along with my other colleagues. But I want to also briefly address those of you who are already married. You are not before the court today in any proceedings, but I ask you to rise if you are among those gay and lesbian couples who traveled elsewhere to seek your marriage licenses. If anyone You may stay standing. You are not before us today for any proceeding. For you, there is no legal act to complete, no license to issue, no ceremony to be performed. It has already taken place. But I want to recognize you. I want to recognize the path that you have taken. You have pursued liberties that were not previously available to you here in Georgia. You have traveled out of state, overcome obstacles, paid expensive hotel room bills in New York, California, Massachusetts, D.C., or elsewhere. And to quote a Southern author, you have relied upon the kindness of strangers to obtain your marriage licenses. Now you are home here in Georgia. You've already chosen to become married. You've recognized the significance of marriage, not just as a personal connection, but as a political act. You have stood up and said, we are part of society. We will be part of this most integral institution. There is no pronouncement that I, as a judge from the State Court of Fulton County, need to make. The United States Supreme Court has ruled throughout the country, throughout Georgia, your marriage is recognized.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. First, allow me to thank Sheriff Jackson for all that he has done and for the staff at the Communications Department here in Fulton County and for my staff at the Fulton County Probate Court. I'm the probate judge here in Fulton County, and if you have a license, it was issued by my court and my staff. First, a bit of housekeeping. The first couple that I'm going to marry, I don't know who you are, where you are. If you have a number or if you think you're the first couple, please come up. And certainly I want to tell every couple who's getting married here this afternoon that if you think you're getting married, you should have a license in your hand so that you can present it to the judge. First things first, you must have a license. Do we have a license? Will bear with me, and I hope you will as well. I have no intention of being brief. I intend to marry you the way I would marry every single couple. You are about to enter a union which is most serious because it will bind you together for life in a relationship that's so close and so intimate that it will profoundly influence your whole future. That future, all of its hopes, its joys, its disappointments are all hidden from your eyes. So these elements are mingled in every life, so you can expect them in your own. So even knowing what is before you, you each take each other, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in health, in sickness, until death. It is a beautiful tribute to your undoubted faith in each other, that even knowing the full import of these vows, you are nevertheless ready to pronounce them. So you begin your married life by the voluntary surrender of your individual lives that you will now have in common. So true love and the perfect spirit of self-sacrifice will guide your every action that you can expect with greatest measure of happiness. Boyd or Beckwith, do you take Jerry Wayne Hill for your lawful spouse?
I do.
And Jerry Wayne Hill, do you take Boyd or Beckwith for your lawful spouse?
Absolutely.
Or not? Oh, wonderful. Now I can be brief. That with all of the authority vested in me by the sovereign state of Georgia, I hereby declare you be joined in marriage. Congratulations. You may salute each other. certainly, since they've asked, I want to make sure that you're aware that all of the licenses will come back to the probate court for recording. You want it on record that you have been married here today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Judge Gail Tucson. I serve as the Chief Judge of the Superior Court of Fulton County, and it is my pleasure to participate in this historic day today. I recall about 4 weeks ago at an elected officials meeting, several of us were talking about what we wanted to be the standard for Fulton County. In anticipation of the historic decision that was issued by the United States Supreme Court today, we knew that we wanted the process to be orderly, to be respectful, and to be joyous for all those that are participating, not just the couples, but their families and friends that are assembled in support of them today. So at this time, it is my pleasure to proceed to marry couple number 2. Marriage indeed is an incredible institution, and it's something that you should enter into with great thought, great anticipation, and we know that you are prepared for today. So it is my pleasure to proceed at this time. We are here in the company of these people to join 2 individuals in marriage. They are Michael Sean Brown, Jr. and Christian Samuel Marasco. If you will turn and look at each other, since you're marrying each other and not me. And we will begin first with Michael. Michael, will you have Christian to be your united as one in marriage? And Christian, will you likewise have Michael to be your united as one in marriage? All right. Then if you would please repeat after me, beginning with Michael. Michael, I take you, Christian, to be my spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poor, to love and to cherish forever. Likewise, Christian, repeat after me. Christian, I take you, Michael, to be my spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day on, for better and for worse, for richer and for poor, to love and to cherish forever. It is my pleasure, by the power that has been invested in me by the state of Georgia, to pronounce you at this time as spouses to each other. Permission granted to salute your spouse.
All right, couple number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I've already introduced myself, and I'd like to introduce to you the couple that is getting married before you today by virtue of my ceremony. And I think that this is kind of a neat occasion, because not only is it neat for historic reasons, but you're going to get to see a whole variety of ceremonies that judges do. So we all do it a little bit different in all. So this is Sheila Elizabeth Gallo, and this is Molly Elizabeth Walsh. And so since this is a very special day, I want to ask each of you, Sheila and Molly, are you ready to declare your commitment to one another? You don't have to say Your Honor, that's fine. That's the words. Anyway, are you ready to begin the journey of life that is marriage? They got all the right answers. To fill your marriage with love, companionship, honor, and respect. And Sheila, do you take Molly to be your companion, your friend, and partner in life from this day forward? Do you commit to all of us present that you will treat your partner with love, honor, and respect? And Molly, do you take Sheila to be your companion, your friend, and your partner in life from this day forward? And do you commit to all of us present that you will treat your partner with love, honor, and respect? And do you have rings by any chance? Already have. Well, I'll use the ring ceremony anyway, if that's okay with you guys. You have rings, which are symbols of your commitment to one another. The ring has always symbolized the union of spouses since Egyptian times. In Egyptian hieroglyphics, the circle represented eternity. Marriage was viewed as a permanent bond, making a ring the perfect symbol for the mutual and everlasting love flowing between partners to a marriage. According to tradition, the third finger of the left hand is directly connected to the heart by the vein moris, or vein of love. What better location for a ring that joins two hearts? Now, since you have already given these rings, are they a token of your and symbol of your love and commitment to one another? Inasmuch as the state of Georgia, by the virtue of the Supreme Court, has now authorized me, and inasmuch as you have pledged yourselves each to the other and declared your agreement to be married, Sheila and Molly, by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I pronounce that you are married. Congratulations to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is a great day, isn't it? This is a great day. I'm John Eaves. I'm the chairman of the Fulton County government, and this is one of the watershed moments of American history. Fulton County is pleased to host the ceremonies today. We started out several weeks ago with Georgia Equality, planning and anticipation with enthusiasm this moment. And so our judges and our staff, we wholeheartedly agreed that we were going to make Assembly Hall open, welcoming, hospitable for this historic moment. So I want to thank all of you for being here. This is a great day for the city of Atlanta, great day for Fulton County, great day for the state of Georgia, and a great day for our nation. Congratulations.
My name is Myra Dixon, and I am the Chief Judge of the Fulton County State Court. And likewise, I am also very happy and proud to be here today to participate in this momentous occasion. And I think this will be the fourth couple. If you're here, come on down. Okay, we are here today to join Edward Cecler, okay, Edward Cecler, and Richard Moy. All right. We're here today to join them in marriage. And I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. Will you, Edward, have and to hold George Moy as you unite in your marriage today? If you will, say, I will. And will you, Richard Moy, have and to hold Edward Cecler as to be united as one in your marriage? If you will, say, I will. I will. Okay, and now repeat after me. And this is Edward, if you'll repeat after me. I, Edward Cecler.
I, Edward Cecler,
Take you, Richard Moy,
take you, Richard Moy,
to be my spouse in marriage,
to be my spouse in marriage,
to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor,
Richard,
to love and to cherish forever.
to love and to cherish forever.
And Richard, if you'll repeat after me. I. And pronounce your name. Pronoun- Take you. To be my spouse in marriage. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better or for worse. For richer or poor. To love and to cherish. Forever. Did you all already exchange rings? Okay, if you'll do that at this time. If you'll place the ring on the, I think it's the second finger. Okay, and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed. And these rings are symbols of the love and the commitment that you both express to one another. And now, if you want to, you may salute your spouses. Hereby join me in marriage today. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm Susan Edline. I'm a state court judge. And I just want to express what a joyful day this is for so many of us, not just those of us who are here getting married. I mean, what more joyful celebration is that? But for so many of us who are here or who couldn't be here but who are celebrating and praising in their own ways, either privately or among others. So thank you all for being here. It is my pleasure now to call down couple number, am I on five? Five. Hold hands. All right, we are here to join Peter Thompson and Robert Truon in marriage. Do you, Peter, take Robert to be your lawfully wedded husband? And do you, Robert, take Peter to be your lawfully wedded husband? I'd like for you to repeat after me, please. I, Peter Thompson, take you, Robert Truon, to be my spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, to love and cherish forever. It's your turn. I, Robert Truon, take you, Peter Thompson, to be my spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, to love and cherish forever. By the power vested in me, it is my privilege to join you in marriage today. You may kiss your spouse.
Good afternoon. My name is Lillian Caudle, and I'm a Fulton County Magistrate Judge, and I have the distinct honor of marrying couple number 6. Would you like me to hold your flowers so you can hold hands? I'll be the maid of honor, too. This is the ceremony in honor of Joan Gale Crumpler and Melinda M. Brewer. The step that you are about to take is one of the most important things any human can do. And Judge Bedford has already quoted these wise words, but I think these are going to stand the test of time. As our Supreme Court wrote today in their historic opinion, no union is more profound than marriage. Melinda, look at her. For it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than they once were. That means your lives will change, your responsibilities will increase, but your joy will be multiplied if you are sincere and earnest with your pledge to love one another every day. Joan Gale Crumpler, will you have Melinda M. Brewer to be your wedded spouse, to love, comfort, honor, and keep, and forsaking all others for so long as you both shall live? And Melinda M. Brewer, will you have Joan Gale Crumpler to be your wedded spouse, to love, comfort, honor, and keep, and forsaking all others for so long as you both shall live? Okay. Joan, I'd like you to repeat after me. I, Joan, take you, Melinda, to be my wedded spouse, to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, to love and to cherish from this day forward. All right, Melinda, it's your turn. I, Melinda, take you, Joan, to be my wedded spouse, to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, to love and to cherish from this day forward. Have you exchanged rings? No? Okay. Inasmuch as Joan and Melinda have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this wonderful company here today, and pledged their vows to each other by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I now pronounce you married. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Hello again. I'm Judge Jane Morrison with Fulton County State Court, and I'm going a little bit out of order. There's been a request by couple number 10 that I perform their ceremony, and I am due back in court momentarily. But as they come down, I'm also going to ask some other folks to come down as well. It takes a village, and never underestimate that a group of determined individuals can change the world, because that, in fact, is the only thing that ever has. I would ask that Chairman Eves and Jeff Graham of Georgia Equality, if anyone else is here from Lambda Legal, is anyone here from Lambda Legal? Any volunteers, board members? All right, well, I'll fill in for Lambda Legal, having been formerly on their staff and on their board. Anyone here from Stonewall Bar Association? Stonewall Bar, come on down. All right. Okay. It takes a village to get to where we are today. Oh, is PFLAG, Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. Come on down. Joining me is Shelley Centerfit of Stonewall Bar Association. We've got someone here from PFLAG. Yes, we're done. All right. Any other organizations who've been fighting for this day? There are many others, but here are two individuals. And I have their marriage license issued by our probate court judge, Pinky Toomer. Thank you, Judge Toomer, for getting us here today. Come on over. Chairman Eves, thank you for having us in your house. There's one additional person who is not here today, and that is my wife, Commissioner Joan Garner. Kathy Willard, also, come on down. Come on down. Okay. We're here today with this assembled group up front and here with me for the marriage ceremony of Paula R. Bosworth. Paula, good afternoon. And Sheila R. Woods. Both these celebrants today are members of the Georgia Bar. Is that my understanding? Not the, well, Illinois Bar, excuse me, Illinois Bar. All right. So as attorneys, they recognize the significance and importance of this ceremony. I am going to just reaffirm to you, and as I'm sure you know, that marriage is a most significant connection. Each of you individually entered the courthouse today as separate beings, and you'll leave here today as part of something larger, joined together as a legally recognized couple. You're entering today into a lasting commitment, a commitment that continues for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness or in health, till death do you part. Knowing the seriousness of the commitment that you are making, it is a testament to your love for one another that you enter into this marriage. With this marriage, you express your belief in the future that you will share together. I need to confirm now from each of you that you're entering into this union freely and fully. Do you, Paula R. Bosworth, voluntarily and without reservation, choose to marry Sheila R. Woods? Do you, Sheila R. Woods, voluntarily and without reservation, choose to marry Paula R. Bosworth? Wedding rings are a symbol of the union you are entering into today. Rings are not necessary to validate your marriage, but rings may play an important role in signifying to others and in reminding you of the commitment that you are making here today. If you get those rings exchanged, just let me know. All right? And now, Paula R. Bosworth, Sheila R. Woods, with the power and authority vested in me by the state of Georgia as judge of the State Court of Fulton County, Georgia, I pronounce you wife and wife.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Warren Atkinson, and I'm one of the magistrate judges for Fulton County. It is truly my honor, privilege, and pleasure to be here today. Will couple number 7 please come down? Number 8. Good afternoon. We are here today on an historic day. We are here today on an occasion when many of you have chosen to exercise a legal right that had previously been denied to you. You are here today to get married fully in the state of Georgia. Marriage is the most significant connection. Each of you entered the courthouse today as separate individuals and will leave here today as part of something larger, joined together as a legally recognized couple. If you would, I'm going to have the both of you face each other for me at this time. And while I'll be saying the vows, I ask that both of you continue to look at each other. To gleam into each other's eyes, as I'm sure you've done on many occasions. And just remember that there'll never be another moment exactly like this moment. The step which you're about to take is the most important into which human beings can come. It is a union of two people founded upon mutual respect and affection. Your lives will change, your responsibilities may increase, but your joy will be multiplied if you are sincere and earnest with your pledge to one another. Ms. Kendall, if you would repeat after me by saying I and then your name. Take you and then her name to be my wedded spouse. To have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer and poor, to love and to cherish from this day forward. Ms. Spencer, if you would now repeat after me by saying I and then your name. Take you to be my wedded spouse. To have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer and poor, to love and to cherish from this day forward. And Ms. Kendall, do you have a ring that you'd like to present? If you would place that on the left hand, the third finger, and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. And Ms. Spencer, do you have a ring to present? If you would also place that on her left finger and repeat after me with this ring. I thee wed. Let me just pause here for a moment and ask each of you if there's something special that you'd like to say to the other.
I'll start. I never thought this day would come. And simply put, I promise to take care of you as my family, to raise our family together, to protect you, to love you, to honor you, to respect you, until I die, and even after. I never thought this day would come either. I love you with all my heart. You are my best friend, I love my wife, and I love you forever.
Let these rings be given and received as a token of your affection, sincerity, and fidelity to each other. Inasmuch as Lisa Kendall and Nora Spencer have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company and pledged their vows to each other, by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia as a judge in Fulton County, I now pronounce you spouse and spouse. You may seal your vows.
Good afternoon. My name is Chris Portis. I'm a Fulton County magistrate. This afternoon we have here Catherine Simonson and Lauda Georgina Rivera. We're also joined by family and friends of this beautiful couple here this afternoon. Catherine and Laura, the steps that you are about to undertake are the most important into which human beings can come. It is a union of two people founded upon mutual respect and affection. Your lives after today will forever change. Your responsibilities will increase, but your joy will be multiplied if you are sincere and earnest with your pledge to one another before this audience here this afternoon. Catherine, will you have this woman to be your spouse, to love her, to comfort her, to honor her, to keep her, and forsaking all others, keep you only unto her for so long as you both shall live?
Yes, I will.
And to you, Lauda, will you have this woman to be your wedded spouse, to love her, comfort her, honor her, keep her, and forsaking all others, keep you only unto her so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Please repeat after me, Catherine. I, Catherine,
I, Catherine,
take you, Lauda,
take you, Laura,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and soul,
for better and for worse,
for better and for worse,
for richer and for poorer,
for richer and for poorer,
to love and to cherish,
to love
from this day forward. And you, Lauda, please repeat after me. I, Lauda, take you, Catherine, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, to love and to cherish, from this day forward. Do you have rings to exchange? All right, at this time, you may exchange your rings, please. Catherine, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. And Lauda, please repeat after me. Catherine, with this ring, I thee wed. Let these rings be given and received as a token of your affection, sincerity, and fidelity to one another. Inasmuch as Catherine and Lauda have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company, and pledged their vows to each other, by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I now pronounce you wife and wife.
Couple number 9, I believe. Good afternoon. I am Brad Boyd. I am a judge at the Fulton County Juvenile Court, and I am honored to be here. This is Janaya Davis, and Akeisha Michelle Turner. Is that correct? I was moved in reading the last paragraph of Justice Kennedy's opinion this morning, some of which you have heard repeated here. But one thing that stood out is that you are doing a great honor to the institution of marriage, because nothing less than marriage is satisfactory to you. And by being here and engaging in this ceremony today, you are most and foremost pledging yourselves to each other, but you are honoring the family and the marriage institution that is important to all of us. The step which you are about to take is the most important in which two human beings can come. Justice Kennedy wrote further in his opinion today, "No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than they once were. Your lives will change. Your responsibilities will increase, but your joy will be multiplied if you are sincere and earnest with your pledge to one another." Janaya, do you have any qualms, reservations, or concerns about entering into the marriage today? Do you, and you freely do so?
Yes.
And Keisha, do you freely engage today without any reservation? If you will look to each other, and Janaea, will you repeat after me? Akeisha, will you have, I'm sorry, Janaea, will you have Akeisha to be your wedded spouse, to love, comfort, honor, and keep, and forsaking all others for so long as you both shall live? And Akeisha, will you take Janaea to be your wedded spouse, to love, comfort, honor, and keep, and forsaking all others for as long as you both shall live? You take hands and repeat after me. Janaea, repeat after me. I, Janaea, take you, Akeisha, to be my wedded spouse, to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, to love and to cherish from this day forward. Akeisha, will you repeat after me? I, Akeisha, take you, Janaea, to be my wedded spouse, to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, to love and to cherish from this day forward. Janaea, do you have a ring to give to Akeisha? Can you put it on her finger and repeat after me? With this ring, I thee wed. And Akeisha, have you a ring for Janaea? You may put it on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. Let these rings be given and received as a token of your affection, sincerity, and fidelity to each other. And for as much as Akeisha Turner and Janaea Davis have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company and pledged their vows to each other by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I now pronounce you married. You may proceed.
Good afternoon. My name is Cassandra Kirk. I am the Chief Magistrate of Fulton County Magistrate Court. I am excited to be able to participate in this historic occasion. I was wondering if there were actually going to be enough couples to get married and if we had run out before it was going to be my turn to participate. So I'm glad that I get to participate. We are here today to celebrate the marriage of LaDonna Lee Oropeza and Nancy Oropeza. Marriage is a significant connection. You all may turn to each other if you choose, if that would be easier for you. Marriage is a significant connection, for it embodies the highest ideas of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. Each of you entered into this building today as a separate individual and will leave here today as part of something larger and stronger. You are entering today into a lasting commitment, a commitment that continues for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in health and in sickness, till death do you part. I now need to confirm that each of you is entering into this union freely and voluntarily. Do you, LaDonna Lee Oropeza, voluntarily and without reservation, choose to marry Nancy Oropeza? And do you, Nancy Oropeza, freely and voluntarily, without reservation, choose to marry LaDonna Lee Oropeza? And I understand that you all have rings that you all will exchange later, right? And as you all exchange your rings, understand that those rings will be given and received as a token of affection fidelity, and sincerity. And now, LaDonna Lee Oropeza and Nancy Oropeza, with the power vested in me and the authority given me by the state of Georgia as the Chief Judge of the Fulton County Magistrate Court, I now pronounce you legal spouses, fully married under the law. You may salute your bride.
A marriage is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest and most personal sense to bind yourself forever to another person. It is a union of two lives into one. It's my pleasure to bind Carmen Wilson and Nicole Favors in marriage. Do you, Carmen, take Nicole to be your lawfully wedded wife? And do you, Nicole, take Carmen to be your lawfully wedded wife? Please repeat after me. I, Carmen Wilson, take you, Nicole Favors, to be my spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, to love and cherish forever. No, Nicole, repeat after me. I, Nicole Favors, take you, Carmen Wilson, to be my spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, to love and cherish forever. Do you all want to exchange rings? Have you already done that? You have? Okay. Would you like to? A ring is a public symbol of the most private and personal commitment that we can make to another person. A ring is a circle, it has no end, just like your love for each other will have no end. So if you would like to place the ring onto Carmen's finger and repeat, with this ring I thee wed. Would you like to say? And repeat, with this ring I thee wed. And by the power vested in me by the state of Georgia, my authority as a state court judge, it is my honor to join you in marriage. You may kiss your wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of the judges have other calendars and other commitments. Do we have another couple to be married? And do we have a judge who's willing and ready, able, and willing? Okay. We have another couple with a license who's here?
We have one couple that's on their way.
They're on their way over. Okay. So Chief Judge Tucson is going to stay with that couple who's coming over to get married. And some of us have other calendars and other commitments. I have to run over and go to my courtroom and others as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been a special day for us. Thank you. You made it possible. Thank you. Thanks for your hard work. For those in the trenches, thank you.
Everyone, we're going to ask that everyone try to be quiet. We do still have a couple of couples. We have one who's here, and I think we have one more on the way. Judge Tucson has kindly agreed to stay and continue performing these last couple of ceremonies. But as our media and guests are leaving, if you could try to maintain quiet so we can hear the ceremony. Thank you so much.
Ready to begin? All right, we are ready to begin. We have another lovely couple. Today is a historic day for marriage. We have had our Supreme Court of the United States affirm the right of any couple to be married, and it's my pleasure at this time to preside over your ceremony. You have selected each other to join together to enter into this cherished and solemn institution of marriage. Are you ready to take that step today and to do so voluntarily and without reservation? I ask you, Leslie. And I ask the same question of you, Nakima.
Yes.
All right, then let's begin. We are here in the face of this company to join Leslie and Nakima in marriage. And I would like for the two of you to look at each other. And I have this question for you as we begin. Will you, Leslie, have Nakima to be your wife in, are you guys joking up here? Okay, to be your wife and to join united with you in marriage? Very good, all right. And Nakima, I have this question for you. Will you have Leslie as your husband to be united with you as one in marriage?
Yes.
All right. Then we are ready for you to repeat after me, and I'm going to start with Leslie. I, Leslie, take you, Nakima, to be my wedded wife in marriage, to have and to hold from this day on, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, to love and to cherish forever. All right, and Nakima, if you'll repeat after me. I, Nakima, take you, Leslie, to be my wedded husband in marriage, to have and to hold from this day on, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, to love and to cherish forever. And it's my understanding that you have rings to exchange. All right, then we'll begin first with Leslie. If you will put the ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed in love and truth, and with all my worldly goods, I thee endow. All right, Nakima, put the ring on Leslie's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed in love and in truth, and with all my worldly goods, I thee endow. Very good. For inasmuch as you, Leslie, and you, Nakima, have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company and have given and pledged your fidelity each to the other and have declared the same by giving and receiving rings and joining hands, I, Gail Tucson, as a judge of a Superior Court of Fulton County with the authority vested in me to do this, now pronounce you as husband and wife. Congratulations. You may salute each other. we now have the wedding for Jennifer Derby and Holland Carney. And if there's anyone here in their village or circle of support, you're welcome to come down if you would like. They're asking for someone to come down. Oh, how beautiful. All right, we are ready to begin, and it is my pleasure. I'm Judge Tucson, the Superior Court of Fulton County, and several of my colleagues and I today have been very thrilled to participate in this historic day and to make this happen for you and your family, okay? All right, so we are ready to begin. If we could have it quiet, please. The two of you have selected each other to join together and enter into the cherished and solemn institution of marriage. Are each of you ready to take that step today at this time? And you do so voluntarily and without any reservation? All right, then it's my pleasure to do this for you. We are here in the face of this company to join Jennifer and Holland in marriage. So I'm going to start with Jennifer. Jennifer, will you have Holland to be your wife, united with you as one in marriage? And Holland, will you have Jennifer to be your wife, united as one in marriage? Okay. If you will repeat after me, we'll start with Jennifer. I, Jennifer, take you, Holland, to be my wedded wife in marriage, to have and to hold, from this day on, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, to love and to cherish forever. You ready, Holland? Okay. I, Holland, take you, Jennifer, to be my wedded wife in marriage, to have and to hold, from this day on, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, to love and to cherish forever. And it's my understanding that you do wish to exchange rings. All right, then if we will start first with Jennifer, and if you'll put the ring on Holland's hand, and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed in love and in truth. Okay? And Holland, if you would do the same. Put the ring on Jennifer's finger. Repeat after me. Take your time. With this ring, I thee wed in love and in truth, and with all my worldly goods, I thee endow. For inasmuch as you, Jennifer, and you, Holland, have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company, which includes children, friends, family, and the public, on this historic day, and you've given and pledged your fidelity each to the other, and have declared the same by giving and receiving rings and by joining hands, I, Gail Tucson, Chief Judge of the Superior Court of Fulton County, with the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, do proudly pronounce you as wife and wife. Congratulations. You may salute your spouse. All right, at this time, it is my pleasure to perform the wedding of Julia Ann Troxler and Barbara Ann Schwartz. You have selected each other to join together to enter into the cherished and solemn institution of marriage. At this time, I want to confirm that each of you are ready to take that step and that you do so without any hesitation and completely voluntarily. Is that true? Okay. We are here in the face of this company to join Julia Ann and Barbara Ann in marriage. And I'm going to ask each of you a series of questions, okay? Now, do you both use Ann after the first name? Okay, I thought so. All right, so we're going to start with Julia Ann. Julia Ann, will you have Barbara Ann to be your wife, united as one in marriage? Okay. And Barbara Ann, I ask the same question of you. Will you have Julia Ann to be your spouse, united as one in marriage? Okay. Then if you would each please repeat after me, and we'll start with Julia Ann. I, Julia Ann, take you, Barbara Ann, to be my wedded spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, to love and to cherish forever. And now Barbara Ann. I, Barbara Ann, take you, Julia Ann, to be my wedded spouse in marriage, to have and to hold from this day on, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, to love and to cherish forever. Now, it's my understanding that you're going to exchange rings. So we're going to start first with Julia Ann. If you would put the ring on Barbara Ann's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed in love and truth, and with all my worldly goods, I thee endow. Endow. All right, and Barbara Ann, if you would put the ring on Julia Ann's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed in love and truth, and with all my worldly goods, I thee endow. For inasmuch as you, Julia Ann, and you, Barbara Ann, have consented together in wedlock and have witnessed the same before this company, and have given and pledged your fidelity each to the other, and have declared the same by giving and receiving rings, and by joining hands on this very historic day, I, Gail Tucson, Superior Court Judge, with the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia and the Supreme Court of the United States, do proudly pronounce you as spouse and spouse. Congratulations. welcome. Very welcome.
Congratulations to all of the couples today who were part of today's ceremony. This is the, and let's give everyone a round of applause. Thank you so much, Judge Tucson, and to all of the other judges who are here today. Thank you for the police department and sheriff's office who helped us with security and logistics. Thank you to facilities for helping us make sure this room was available and ready. This is the end of our mass ceremony today. There's a regularly scheduled ceremony that happens every Friday at 3 o'clock. So that takes place in the probate court. The marriage license information is available on the probate court website if there are any other couples you know of who want to participate and exercise that right. And with that, we have some cake, we have some photo booths upstairs, and congratulations. And we're just so happy for all of you who were recognized today and to all the new families. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.